Leos, welcome to your weekly reading for October 16th through October 22nd. I know last week, very interesting, this popped up. Last week's energy, again, was something about justice and social justice and the power of your fire. And I find fascinating that the devil popped up, and we'll get to that in a second here, because this power of social justice, and I think it was specific to possibly children, you're really feeling your fire's vitality right now, right? And seeing where destiny is leading you. I think the devil popped out for a reason, because when our fire is growing, sometimes, again, if we have not faced our shadow and done our shadow work, our shadow can pull us in a direction that we're not necessarily meant to go down, okay? So it's really important that we identify our reasoning for our actions or our thoughts or our words that we speak, because a lot of times we don't even recognize when the shadow is trying to keep us quote unquote safe, right? But that Libra new moon is really sparking something in you, Leo. So stay empowered, stay focused, but again, importance of structure, boundaries, and being very mindful of our communication. I'm getting really a strong idea of being mindful of our communication and thinking logically and rationally. So take it how it resonates, because again, fire, you want to just charge forward and no filter and, seize the day, right? But sometimes we need to balance that fire with something, and with communication, fanning the flame, or with water, like letting a little water trickle in, but it's a choice. And that's a reminder. You have a choice on how you use your fire. And I think I've said this in past readings. Your fire can burn people and make people fearful of it, or it can provide light and warmth for people. But that's a choice, okay? And when we burn people, we think it's because we're protecting ourselves. I'm getting the visual of, like a townsperson with a torch and like trying to scare away, some illusionary shadow figure, right? But that's not a fear, okay? And your shadow does that out of fear. It wants to keep you safe. But when you can let that belief go, it empowers you more than you even realize. Because again, the Queen of Wands is water and fire balanced, okay? And when you feel empowered, you empower others, but you want to be feeling your fire from a place where you not only recognize your shadow, you embrace it, but you don't allow it to dictate you, to pull you in a direction that keeps you in a cycle that you don't want to be in. So, because yeah, judgment era, man, it's coming in, and it's coming in fast. So really stick with the King of Cups, and that emotional fulfillment that you want comes from facing and embracing your shadow. And again, this is, I don't remember whose reading I said this in, but we have a collective shadow that we're dealing with right now, right? That Capricorn paradigm, the tower moments that we're seeing, okay? We don't want to be attached to this Capricorn structure, that paradigm of brute force, and that's just the best way I can say it. We want to be attached to the lightning bolt of change that is clearing that energy, that's welcoming in harmony, okay? And so we really don't want to over idealize certain things, but yeah, we really don't want to. We don't want to stay focused on that tower. We don't want to be aligned with that energy. So if you think change is going to come about with that same energy of that Capricorn paradigm, it's not. Yeah, we need balance, okay? And so know thyself, nothing in excess. And, when you have a lot of fire in your chart, it takes a lot of work, okay? It takes a lot of boundaries. It takes a lot. Utilizing Virgo energy is so useful for people because you want to have routine. You want to have structure. I'm a Pisces. Trust me, I get it. Virgo is my opposite. But when I utilize Virgo energy, wow, does my life go so much more smoothly. So this is what's so interesting, because I'm pretty sure this was what popped out last week. But this over-idealization of our childhood, or something with our shadow connected to our childhood. Some theme from childhood that we're holding on to like a badge of honor, but it's connected to our shadow, and it's something we don't want to face about ourselves. But again, a shadow is just part of the human psyche. It comes from childhood development. You think your psyche thinks it's keeping itself safe. That inner child, is scared to turn around, but if they turn around, they see it's just them, and they're giving so much power to something that they don't need to. Okay, so much of it is an illusion, and your shadow has so much to offer if you just face it and embrace it. Okay, because the negatives of the shadow side is that those negative traits that we have inside of us. Okay, so Pluto went direct 10-10. That new moon solar eclipse we are still feeling. And for all of us, it's sparking something new. So if you want, take a look where Libra is in your chart, what house Libra rules, if there's any planets that Libra rule. I mean, I know for me personally, I have my Pluto in Libra, so talk about some powerful change there when it comes to justice and balance. Let's see here. I think that's all the pre-shuffle messages we got. All right, so let us see. What do we have for Leos for October 16th through October 22nd, 2023? Wow, yeah, a lot of liberation. So again, when you can harness that fire energy with confidence, with embracing your shadow, with living life passionately, you're unlocking this judgment liberation. And again, liberate. Libra, liberate. New moon, Libra, solar eclipse, liberate. Like, we all deserve to shine. The sun shines on everybody, okay? Amazing. Ooh. All right, Leo. So I am actually I'm going to pull some clarifiers. This is something new I'm going to do, but I'm going to pull a clarifier for each card. Last week's energy coming into this week is the moon. So the moon is your subconscious. It's connected to your subconscious. It's also connected to Pisces. It's connected to dreams. If you've been having some wild dreams lately, write them down and look them up in a dream journal online, okay? First thing you do in the morning, like if you need to put a piece of paper and a pen next to your bed, do so, but you really want to write this stuff down, because I think that there's some messages in your dreams that can unlock some pretty powerful messages for you. And the moon, though, can also be illusions, right? And so again, it depends on if our shadow's leading us or if we have balanced our shadow and our spirit, okay? And they're giving messages, right, together. But yes, we're gonna wait for the clarifier on this, but clearly the new moon in Libra has unlocked something in you. And also, there might be, I know that the moon is ruled by Pisces, but it also has Cancerian energy too, if you can see this crap. But we are really unlocking some very powerful messages from our subconscious, okay? So this could be related to something like your shadow's like, hey, like this is what we got to focus on. Something that you thought you forgot about in the past. But this week's energy is the Six of Wands, and this is Leo, right? This is Leo at its best. This is that glory, fame, recognition, enjoying the recognition you deserve, and like really feeling proud and confident, okay? You're going into the arena and everybody's standing up and applauding, and you're like, yeah, I deserve this. You know what I mean? Like, you deserve it. And what's so cool to see is the Three of Wands next week, because like I said, everybody's being pulled in new directions in some area of their life. And with these wands ignited to your inner flame and to your passion in life, something's coming in. And this could be a really, really, really big opportunity. And something too, it could be with, a group, 3 individuals. This could be just a partnership in general. But something big, something potentially big. But the most important thing is to remember the sky is the limit. So you can't, you gotta stay riding on this horse, right? You gotta stay in that high vibe Leo energy to accept this in, because it's coming, and it's big. Whatever this is, it's a big opportunity. And again, too, that Jupiter is in this card. So luck is on your side. This is powerful. I'm excited. Okay, so let's pull some clarifiers. I want to clarify this moon card. Why is I mean, obviously, yes, solar eclipse, new moon in Libra, clearly. So what did the moon give us last? Okay, settle down now. That's too many. Interesting, though. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. So about the illusions, again, this has to do with some perceived notion of betrayal or deceit. You know what I mean? Like trickery. But again, I'm getting this idea of there being some sort of illusion. Like I just got Arrested Development. They're illusions, Michael. But the Five of Swords is really indicating walking away, okay? And so I like, you know, the light behind him, the destruction, all that. Like, I think that if you can understand that walking away is allowing you to stay there, because some battles are not meant to be fought. And I don't remember which sign got it, but somebody got that, where it might have been Gemini, of this energy that when you recognize when to walk away instead of fighting and like exerting, again, that Capricorn paradigm brute force of, no, I'm going to get you to agree with me, or I'm going to get you to do what I want you to do, and you just walk away, you really clear this energy, and how important that is. All right, let's see. Why is the Six of Wands here this week for Leos? Why is the Six of Wands here for Leos for December 16th? Oh, God, okay. There must be something big in December, because you're not the first sign I've done this for. It's October. All right, what do we got for Leos for October 16th? Interesting. Okay, so I think what I said earlier, okay, so again, feeling your Leo energy. So again, feeling your energy, we have choices to make, okay? And I think this related to also to so much swords, wands, like very specific in how we communicate our thoughts, right? The illusions that our thoughts give us of somebody else's motives, okay? Because again, reminder, we project our shadow onto other people. And so when we see things like this Seven of Swords and other people, it's really within us. And that can be hard to handle if we haven't faced our shadow, okay? But again, this is all about choices we make, okay? So this energy, this, again, your energy and what you do with it, you have a choice on how you use it, okay? I think that's a very important sign that they're trying to give you. All right, Three of Wands. What does the Three of Wands indicate for Leos for October 16th, or I'm sorry, next week? Hold on a second here. Hold on. All right, well, let's do that again. Why is the Three of Wands here next week for Leos? Okay. So yes, there is something, a whole new direction, a whole new inspiration that is coming into your life, Leos. A whole new opportunity. But we got to do that shadow work, okay? Interesting. All right, so, man, the amount of wands you have is astronomical. So, you know, Leos, I'm going to suggest, too, that because there is just so much fire, try incorporating some water into your routine. Like, obviously stay hydrated, but if you can like take a bath, or like if you again feel like your fire's getting out of control, if you can take a shower, like cool yourself off, you know what I mean? I would definitely suggest doing that, because you got a lot of fire. And, you know, I mean, fire is good to have. Like I said, it can, you know, provide warmth and light, but a fire out of control isn't good, right? So what empowering question do we have for Leos for October 16th through October 22nd, 2020? What empowering question do we have for Leos for October 16th through October? All right. So your empowering question is, who or what defines the contents of my life? Who or what defines the contents of my life? So ponder that, Leos. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like the video, comment on it, share it with other people if you think it might resonate with other people that you know. Also, please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot on YouTube so you get notifications of when new videos do pop up. I will be uploading some shadow work videos soon, so definitely hit the subscribe so you get a notification of when that pops up. But lot of wands energy here, Leo. So be mindful of your flame, okay? Utilize that Libra balance as we head into Scorpio season. You know, know when to walk away, know when to rise up and shine, and know what to get rid of, right? If there's any baggage that we need to get rid of before Scorpio season, you're ready, okay? So have a wonderful and very empowering week, Leos.